Hello, YouTubers. It's me again, MrIStillCare. I'd like to approach something that is an extremely important matter, but first, damn right, it's another rant video. But this one's different, because I can look at both sides equally. Now, you probably heard a bunch of people say that, and you probably heard a bunch of people say this, so I don't know why I'm saying it either. It's a paradox. But no, I'm pretty sure I can supply the best of both views, because I've been and seen most of the situations that I can supply. What I'd like to look at, though, is first, teenage relationships. Now, you don't hear a lot of people talking about that unless they're experts, right? Like, they've got this notepad in their face that say, oh yeah, we're an expert, right? I can do it. But no, I can say I know what I'm talking about because I've been there for a lot of people who have had troubles during their relationships, myself included. So first off, let's switch up the chick's point of view. Now, girls don't get dressed every morning thinking about what a guy would like them to look like. They can say they do all they want, but that's bullshit. I'm sorry, but that is pure bullshit. Unless you really don't care about what people look like and what people think of you. Sorry. Um, because most girls get dressed in the morning caring about what other girls think of them, right? For example, a guy may be dating a girl and she's really pretty, but she doesn't care about that. She does if she truly likes the guy. But she comes to school one day dressed up looking real pretty, right? Like hot. And she doesn't care about the guy that she's dating. She doesn't care that he goes hubba hubba. No, she cares about that bitch across the way and what she thinks. That popular chick who's like, oh my god, I've got big boobs and shit. Like that's who she cares about. She doesn't care about her boyfriend. That guy's like, and you're dating me? Why? You're way too pretty for me. But I don't think very many guys say that. They will go like, because most guys are cavemen. No offense. Um, so they don't care about what you think of them. Perhaps, unless you get those really good girls that are like, I'm all for my boyfriend, not that bitch. Um, but when it comes to a relationship with a girl, I've learned that now my information is quite biased because I've been in a lot of relationships. Oh my god, my boob is showing. I'm a whore. Sorry. Um, I've been in a lot of relationships where after it was all said and done with the girl, I'd become a complete and utter monster. Like, I'm gonna consume your soul kind of monster, right? And I've been in a relationship where that's happened, but I've also been in a relationship where the girl becomes my best friend. Like my best friend. You know who I'm talking about. But I've learned that they're usually in it for a title status. For a status that says, you're dating this guy. He's kind of hot. Good on you. Or he has heart to him, right? Now, girls are going to deny this to their best extent. They're going to be like, no, don't do that. What are you talking about? But I know you. Yes, do I know you? But it's either a title status because you're good looking, or because you have a history, or you've managed to break the best friend bubble and move on from that. Now, I'm not going to lie, I tried to do that with a girl one time, and it kind of ended pretty terribly. Now I'm not here to tell you my life story because I could, but this video would go from 5 minutes to about half an hour, and I'm not here to do that. I'm only here to take up about 10 minutes of your time. So we've hit the halfway mark. Let's switch on to guys, and guys from their point of relationship. Now guys don't give a fuck about what you look like half the time, unless you got that jock, that cliquey, stereotypical jock loser boyfriend. Most guys don't give a fuck what you look like. I don't. I don't. But I could be bluffing. You never know. No. You get these guys that just really don't care what you look like, but they care what's inside of you. But they usually end up dating those really mean girls. I've done that. A lot. Um, but no. So guys, a guy really only cares about maybe 6 or 7 things: pizza, video games, movies, porn. The thing in between his legs, that thing right there, you know what I'm talking about. Um, boobs and sleep. There you go. 6 or 7 things. There might be more depending on the guy. But I know guys that when they get into a relationship with a girl, that's like the only thing they care about is the girl. Not how she looks, but how she is inside. How bright she shines on the inside. Like my best friend, he was dating this girl. This past few weeks, actually, they had broken up. But he was dating this girl, and he was in the proverbial form of he adored the chick, right? Like adored her. And she's my friend. Like she's my friend now. Like I hated her at first. Like it was that, you're my best friend and you're dating this bitch. Why? Why I hate her. There's like green eyed monster shit going on, right? Like she's taking my best friend away from me. What am I gonna do? But I'm over that. I got over that like the third or fourth day, and like the first day I met her, I was a complete and utter ass. I was like, you look like you're 12 and you're a bitch for taking my best friend, right? Like I was cruel. And then I got over it. I apologized. She apologized for calling me a Jonas brother. Calling me a Jonas brother don't got your soul. Just saying. Um, so we had gotten to the all of that wonderful crap, but I can't say he loved her. I wish I could, but I don't know what goes on inside that boy's head other than boobies. I like pizza, right? But they were together for a good 2 months before she had to move to Alberta. Alberta, like I'm a BC boy. This is BC, and she had to go Alberta, when, which is poor him, right? But after she left, he had changed. He got really sad and really just not destructive, just quiet. And my best friend, she's like, "Rah, look at me," kind of guy, right? Like he doesn't stone face, he doesn't go quiet like this. It's not his style. But he would do it at the weirdest times. The only time I'd see him brighten up is when we go longboarding together, and he would, we'd be going down a hill and he'd get really loud. He'd be like, "Yeah," right? Like he would get extremely happy for that split second that we're gaining speed down a hill. Um, yeah, they don't care about what you look like half the time. Half the time. Another big thing. Now, this is what I mainly meant to cover is the end of the relationship. Yeah, that shit. The end of it. What happens after guys and girls break up? Because I know for a fact that teenage girls fuck. They like to play it off as, oh, woe is me. He hurt me so badly and broke my heart. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna be emo, get attention, then date his best friend. um, but no, like, I can understand that there are some girls out there who really have it hard after a relationship ends. But seriously, um, people come to me for advice. As weird as it may seem, because I don't have a lot of advice to give. Okay, that's a lie. No, but they come to me and they'd be like, "What do I do? My boyfriend's broken up with me, and I feel like shit. I feel like cutting my wrists. What do I do?" And the first thing I usually say is, "Okay, cutting your wrist, no, that's bad. Second of all, it's not the fact that he broke up with you. It's the fact that you're not willing to grow after it's done. A relationship is a learning experience, learning what it's like to be with someone. So one day maybe you'll actually get into a relationship that lasts longer than 15 minutes, or a day, or a month, or a week, right? Like one that lasts the rest of your life. And so you can make it meaningful. But teenage relationships, now this is no lie. And I don't need to study this shit. I know for a fact actually that teenage relationships nowadays usually rely on one thing only: sex. That's what teenage relationships revolve around: sex. Because girls, they figure that it's the norm for them to do. Oh, I'm 14, I should lose my virginity to some guy that I've known for like 8 days. And guys are like, I need to stick myself in something. Masturbating, boring. Right? Like, that's what it is. A teenage relationship is a guy, I need to put my penis somewhere. And a girl is like, it's the norm. Other girls do that. Popular girls do that. I'm gonna get laid. Lose my virginity, regret it for a long time. But be fine with it in the end. Because trust me, um, but yeah, teenage relationships, sex, sex, sex. How'd you go with my dinner? It's mostly about sex. Sex, or I love it when you see these relationship statuses on Facebook, and then it's like so and so has gone into a relationship with so and so, and a week later they're broken up, and the chick is saying, "Oh my God, he broke my heart." And how can he break your heart if you've been in a relationship with him for 7 days? 7 days. 7 days. How can he have broken your heart? How could he have taken it in the first place and then broke it within the next 6 days, right? Unless they've known each other forever and she's had this crush on him and he's been like, I love you. Right? Like, how does that happen? You know what? All viewers that happen to watch this, I want you to do something for me. Comment in the little box below. Rate, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever you want to do. And just subscribe, please. So, I know that I should keep making these videos. Because I wish I was famous, so people would actually watch shit like this, the shit I post, and be like, oh my God, he's right. The next video I post is going to be on girls and their self-doubts. And maybe a tad about guys and their self-doubts. Guess I'm done. Thanks for viewing. Shadow out.